turn setup. I can't tell if you're just like telling me I should be worried about them accidentally nuking me, which I'm always worried about, or if that is actually the like wind up animation for it. If the allies nuke me again, I will have to restart, which is bullshit. Yeah. I have to block it. There's no decision there. If I kill this guy this turn and don't block this thing just hits that zone and we lose. So we can't have that. All right, let's say I move the PPC in here. 50% accuracy, not terrible. Okay. 79%, very nice. Slight overheat here, 69% on the mobile HQ. What's Turner looking like? 12. We're gonna go ahead of that. So I'd rather take the farther shot. Unfortunately, we rolled high and missed.
Negative damage. I repeat.
Okay.
Heat damage.
Okay, cover and guarded doing work. Alright, presumably we get to now shoot and walk with Ace Pilot. Seems good. Good.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Eliminated.
And then let's go this way.
Moving to position.
Okay. Yep, I've seen the Battle Brothers announcement. I tweeted about it, posted it in Discord, and answered questions about it all day yesterday. Alright, let's move. There gives me direct missile range, I believe. No flames along the way. Okay.
I got you.
I mean, they haven't told us any information at all, and I'm really worried it's just going to be a very small amount of content. Alright. Pretty bad shots there. Is it even worth doing this? This is still the wrong set. Oh, wow. Did that say direct fire has higher accuracy? No. Okay.
Affirmative.
Oh no! Are all my team dead? Or did he actually hit his target?
Hit, Commander.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Do you think that's me? I think our ally just fucking drilled us.
Ready.
I think we did take damage there. Alright, what are we working with here? Unwounded. Wounded, but still a lot of health left. Pretty weak. It has 36 health left. We can do 40 damage with a full hit here. Okay. So we're going to move, punch it. Punch it from that side. No, we want to punch it from this side. It is... Which side is which? So it's facing that way. So this is right side. Which side is weak on it? Right side. We want to stay right where we are. Okay. Did we miss it on like a bazillion% roll? We certainly didn't kill it.
Commander.
So that's exciting. Alright. We're overheating. If I shoot, what happens for my heat? I suppose we're okay. I don't really buy it, but... I could move and shoot or do a quick sprint. Sprint doesn't really look like we get a whole lot further. This gives me a...
I'm
if I take the shot now, what does it do to my heat? Fucks my heat, so we're not gonna do it.
Confirmed.
Alright. Can't get, I blocked my own way here, so we need to jump in. It's fine. Better jump target? Get a better jump target there. Maybe an elevated rocket attack. Should be babying that leg more than I am. I'm trying to make this like clean up, but it's currently not actually clean up. Guess we start peppering the tank with LRMs. Either of the tanks.
I got you.
Our lightest mech is currently holding down the location. We gotta get that sorted out. Can get in shooting range. Get a lot closer with that. What does a move do for us? Not nearly as much. I think this is a jump and a fortified, trying to keep our right torso protected. So we want left side facing. Like that, probably.
Confirmed.
Any mods in chat to handle this for me? This is the type of stuff that drives me insane with streaming. And it's unfortunately impossible to deal with because it's totally justifiable that everybody's excited.
Yes, Commander.
We definitely have a command. Alright. I guess we're still holding ground here. So still trying to stomp this stupid thing. Are they just skipping their turns when they're in here? Feels like they're not doing anything right now. Also, where's my melee attack option? No, I don't want to move there. Is this option? No, no, no. Back out. Back out of menu. No. Okay, don't back out of menu. See if I fucking care. No, not fire. Dude, I don't want to move. Oh, it rotated? Are you fucking kidding me? It rotated? Okay.
Orders?
No, I often don't keep. I think it's totally fair for people to be asking that question. They know me for Battle Brothers. They're excited about new Battle Brothers content. They want to know how I respond about that. But the problem is I can only respond. I have responded so many times already. All right, we get. If they're just sitting there, I guess we just keep flank shotting them. Can't move off this ridge particularly. It's not in range for anything else, but I want to keep just shooting LRMs at them, I guess. Which leg is this? Right leg, so I want to actually face left towards them. And dump a rocket into this guy.
10-4.
Okay. Pathfinder's the PPC. Anywhere we can get in range. Yup.
Firing jump jet. All weapons unloaded.
I like our teammates have not moved off their spawn. So a list of mods. Well, the title suggests a mod. Do I need to put like an exclamation point next to that?
I'm ready.
It's a mod pack. It's a overhaul mod, so it has a shit ton of stuff built into it. All right, we can shoot then move here. We want to. 80s on this guy seems like a good number.
Confirmed.
Excellent.
There's one for the scrap heap.
Thank you, Archel. And what? Move in.
Roger that.
Okay. I don't know why they're not shooting back once they get in this zone, but that's interesting information. Let's try attacking this guy. Select. Attack. We don't like your truck.
Destroyed.
Okay. Fantastic. Could do that.
Copy that.
Not super thrilled about my guy standing behind it, but sure. This is my laser boat. What's on this guy? This is his right side. That's the way he's facing. That's the target we want then. Let's take that shot. All 90s is what I'd like to see.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Okay. We got paid to bring him there. Yep. Okay. All right. Success. Payout. 36,000. We're rich. Oh, wait. That's a terrible payout. Feels bad. Okay. Took structure damage on 2 of our mechs, which means we can't launch with them until that's repaired. Here's what we did it for. Spider, 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 spider. Not super excited by that. Although I do need more mechs, so maybe there's an argument for that. I don't know what an A-pod is. One shot, AoE only. Ignore 6 evasion pips. It's not worth shit for money, so I'm not taking it. We need money right now. These things were annoying as fuck. Coats a target in sensor inhibiting material. Target accuracy reduced by 1 for 2 turns. Target sight reduced by 30% for 2 turns. Target sensor strength reduced by 60% for 2 turns. Internal image storage can explode. Minus 10% chance to be intercepted by AMS. Area of effect damage within 90 meters. Additional area of effect 1. It's only worth 8,000 though. So presumably we're gonna get a shit ton of these sooner or later. We can buy them. The Death Blossom Eye Rocket 5. LRM PRT. I don't know what PRT stands for. And I don't see that abbreviation actually explained here. Pirate stands for pirate. Okay. And the pirates, they don't like whole numbers or even numbers. They're like 17. Everyone else is like 20, 15, 17. Okay. All right. What else do we have? We got a medium rifle. Projectile cannon. Okay. Spiked wrecking balls. Melee weapon. Worth 1.12 million as well. Weapon can fire while making a melee attack. Weapon damage variance. Okay. That is something I might be interested in. Since we do have a melee pilot, we'd like to build a melee mech now. Some SRM4s. We got a battle computer worth almost 1 million. 2 initiative for all lance mates. That seems really good. Like that. Endo steel again. I really want this. Not worth a whole lot, but very good. And then engine cores. The biggest engine core rocking in at 1.6 million. How about these? These are not worth that much. Standards, not so good. Heat sinks. Heavy ferro armor. Minus 20% armor weight. Leg spiked boots. Haven't seen these before. Not worth much. So that was a melee mech we were fighting, apparently. Prototype DHS. Minus 4 heat per turn. Minus 4% weapon heat generated. That seems awesome. It's volatile. Spiked fists. Plus 20% melee damage coming in at 1.15 million. Weight goes up based on chassis. It's powerful though. Spiked helmet. It's a pirate helmet. Injury resist melee damage off of a cockpit. Oh, sensors and cockpit. Also modifies minus gunnery, minus piloting, plus guts, minus tacticians. That seems terrible. You lose 3 stats for 1 stat, and it takes 2 of your spots. Doesn't seem very good to me at all. Then a bunch of ammo down here. All right. I think we're gonna do some of this by value. I don't know. If I want to buy a mech, do I have to? I don't want a spider though. A second spider. Spider's been fine. I don't want another one. Yeah. So the thing that was most impactful was the countermeasures, but that's super low value. So these spiked wrecking balls seem to be a nice mix of decent value and something I want, which might be something I pick up. And then the battle computer was interesting to me at 940k. I want the endo steel. I really want this. This is just like pure. This is just pure. This is just more tonnage I can fit on my mechs, but it's pretty low value. I certainly can't buy it. And then I got to get some of these engine cores. So what are we doing about this? Giving all my lance mates +2 initiative seems sick. So maybe I have to give up one of the spiked wrecking balls. It's a 3-ton thing too. Like maybe I just have to wait on these. I have the pilot, but I don't really have the mech that I can fit 3-ton weapon systems for melee on. I mean, the sensor guy's there as a sensor guy who's doing mech. He's doing mech melee damage as like a bonus, really. So maybe we either take the endo steel and the most expensive core, or we take 2 of the most expensive cores. The spiked was better. No, this I can use right now. It adds no extra. Wait, I'm not sure. I think it replaces an existing part though, and does a really nice set of things for the team, and I can use immediately. This might be the pick we do. Oh, spiked fist, not the ball. I think it was worth a lot less. No, it was worth about the same. Oh, I see. This is 0 tonnage. Plus melee accuracy, 20% melee damage. This I could actually use now. Oh, no, it weighs 25% of 25% of 1/10 of the chassis tonnage. What? 25% of 1/10 of the tonnage? So, okay, so if I have a 30-ton mech, that's 3 tons is the 10%. And then 25% of 3 tons on that? It still weighs a lot for that mech. I mean, it's only like, I mean, not a lot, but it's still 2 tons I got to find on a mech that doesn't have any space for anything. I don't think so. For the same reason, I think these would be okay if I want to start building a melee mech, and I'd love to start building a melee mech, but we got to survive the initial money drain while still getting stuff that are improvement for our stuff. I think for me, this means either right now, these are either engine cores, one of which is coming home anyways. This is 1.6, and that's 1.5. We're bringing this one. Yeah, but I don't have 2 tons to spare on something that on our sensor mech. And then finally, we either have to grab the other core at 1.5 million, or we have to take a hit to grab the endo steel, which I would actually really like. Thing is, I don't know if I can fit endo steel in because I've stupidly put the ferrofibrous on the hunchback, which is the other guy who takes massive advantage of this. All right, chat, what do you think? Engine core, max value 1.5 million. The endo steel is something that is actually really useful for getting more out of our existing mechs, which we want because we want to get more out of our existing mechs. And we can also add this as a incremental change during repairs, which is kind of okay. Or do we go for investing in our future a little bit in terms of one of the melee weapon components? I think endo. I'm kind of on the endo too. Like, I hate that its value isn't so high, but I'm not going to sell it anyways. All right, we'll confirm these 3 items. All right, we also got a 1/5 of a spider. Some absolute fucking... that is okay. This is pretty trash, though. We got one of the spiked wrecking balls. Other than that, we low rolled pretty hard on this. We got 5 ammo pieces. Ew. I mean, maybe the LRM. This looks... We fucking rolled pretty shitty here. Okay. don't remember what critical damage does in this game. I don't think it's a damage multiplier for you. I think you crit a system is what I think you do with it. All right, 7 days, 20K. Yep. All right. 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. Let's go optimize this. Hunchback's the largest amount of repairs. The line holder down here. The spider down there. Think. And if we go back now to manage, I think it resets this. 3, 3, 2. No, so this is 2, that's 1. Did that even that out at all? No, it's still hunchback 5 days. How do I prioritize? So this is a 3-day repair and I want it going first. Yeah, that's what I want. Why didn't it do that automatically? No, it's still now it's saying it's a fucking 6-day repair for the line holder. That feels wrong. Why do my mech bays not act independently here when they're supposed to be? This is a 3-day repair. This is different. This is saying 2 days, so this is a independent. Okay. All right. Well, we just got to move time forward. We can't do any missions until we move time forward. So let's move time forward. How much cash are we sitting on? 400K. Okay. It did update differently when we moved forward. Okay, Hunchback's done in a day. Okay, Hunchback's done. Only the line holder in progress right now. We should get that other mech bay active. I wonder if we should repair then sell the Stinger. I want to get rid of this stupid mech. This mech's terrible. All right, so we picked up the initiative. Sensor thing. And what do we actually have? Do we have 2 days of changes we could make? So I'd love to strip the ferrofibers out for the endosteel. It was better weight return as well as just better. Although it takes more slots. Although I think we have the more slots on this guy. All right, life support, FCF standard, cockpit, sensors basics. I'd like to upgrade the sensors on here. I think battle computer is a sensor upgrade, but I'm not sure it's good enough. This guy keeps rolling so shitty on his attack rolls because his sensors suck. So if I were to strip that just out of curiosity and then add the endosteel, 1 day. But expensive as fuck to do that. It's a almost 100K to do that. We gain 1.5 tons, I think. Is that right? Yeah, I gain 1.5 tons out of that. Also, does this weigh the same, the battle computer, compared to the standard sensors? Weighs 1, yeah. What does this cost us for timing? Cost us a day. Unsure about that. I want better sensors. I'm not sure. I think the problem is this, right? Which is I think all of our other sensors are upgraded now. But I'm not 100% on that. So let's take a quick look. The Spider's got We upgraded his sensor package. He's running the sensor sniper, which is fine. And then the Panther is running, I think, just the powered sensors. Yeah. And then the line breaker's already, or line, is it line breaker or line holder? Line holder is already being repaired, so we can't modify it more. So it really does come down to, and I'm pretty sure, I think we can actually see it when we click on this too, right? Oh, it's task in progress blocking us. It's annoying I can't look at my mechs while it's happening, but I'm pretty certain they have improved sensors as well. But I can't remember, it's the ECM package, but I can't remember if that is a sensor package or if that is a other component package. So the question is, what do we want to do with this Hunchback? Do we just want to throw in the initiative for now because it's a quick modification we can do? We could also get the endo steel in there. That might be worth the days. We need 2 days worth of stuff. It's just expensive as fuck to do that. It sucks because if we'd known, we wouldn't have done this in the first place. I think we just start with this, which is much less expensive. Throw in the battle computer for a day. We have no tonnage left over. ECM stands for electronic countermeasures, shouldn't be sensors. I think the sensor package does that though. The sniper's sensor package is a sensor upgrade that also puts out ECM. So I think it may be in that same location. What else would we tweak on this right now? Pretty much nothing, right? We have the time. That is a 2-day build. We have the time to do it. Do we want to do it now? Are we using all of our gun slots? Energy hard points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing one of our energy hard points. If I throw in another medium laser, what happens? Goes up to 3 days timing. That is eventually where we're going to want to go though, right? And then probably smack on a bit more armor for everything, particularly back. This thing gets flanked all the fucking time. Yeah, we're definitely building towards indirect fire, but it's super early and our guys don't really have the skills to support it. So I think for now, 2 days. Jesus, I don't want to pay 76,000 is the only fucking thing, but I think we have to. Like, I think we want the endo steel on. It's just much better than the ferrofibrous. Alright, feels bad. I don't want to go over 2 days, but 2 days is okay. Can we tweak the armor now?
Quitters never win.
Still 2 days. And we need a ton remaining for the laser. Thank you, Hawkeye. That's 3. That's 2. So eventually it's going to look like this. Okay, that's 2 days. 76k. Added a bunch of armor for it as well. Alright, I'm okay with this. Let's confirm. Ugh, feels bad. Okay.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright, 2 days, 2 days. That's when we're ready to go on our next mission. We'll roll for it. Okay.
I wrapped up that
Okay.
job you asked for, Commander.
We're ready to go. 2 days till escalation. 14 days to financial report. 5 days till we have to afford another upgrade on the Argo. 3 of our pilots are fatigued, but we're ready for another mission. So let's look at what we're going to be doing. Our mechs are ready to go. Kind of loving this game right now, chat. Having a really good time with this. All right. So pretty sure most of these are against targets we don't want to take.
Yay. I'm seeing a huge energy surge in the mech bay. Everything okay in there?
I think we were looking at one of the 1.5 missions. Yeah, Xanadu, we need to do something with that. I could just up all the prices to like 1 billion, but it seems stupid. I'm just ignoring it for now until we get better ideas. So this is one of the ones I'd like to do against the planetary government. I'm a bit worried about 1.5s and their difficulty and how long that will wipe us out for. But I think the only ones we had were it was payroll Caesar, and key personnel, right? And they're both 1.5s. Last time we took a 1.5, it aggressively warned us off of it. The 1.5 was totally doable when we had allied supports, and it was totally not doable without allied support. Fencing naming theme are against elite lances. How do I know? What is a fencing naming theme? I mean, we could go after Draconis Combine. We could make this one of the guys we're not that interested in. Could try for one of the more expensive easy ones here. Last mech standing is against Free Worlds League. I don't know anything about Free Worlds League, except this is the next zone we could go to. We could also go against these people. This would be 2 and 9 seems pretty weak for stuff, but it's against a target we could do at a reasonable difficulty. And it's for a faction I don't hate, although we're not in their system. So improving faction with the other guys makes a little bit more sense for selling. Aggressive negotiations is against someone I do actually care about my standing with, presumably one day. I don't know. It's so hard to judge the importance of standing without having played the game more. Like, if I tank a standing, is it a bad thing? Should I be focusing heavily? This is the most expensive one we could do, but again, I don't want to do anything against the Lyran. I guess we're gonna go for one of the these other ones. See if we get a warning for it. If we just take the most expensive of those, this is a 600k contract, 1 of 5. This is a 550 contract with 2 of 9, but against a target I don't want to do it against. And then payroll seizure is 3 of 13 starting. That seems pretty good. Could probably get this up really. Oh, it's not starting. It's what it ends up as. Okay. Yeah, it seems like great advice, Sanabu. Thank you. Something like this. This tells me nothing. Requires mercenaries of skill. What's the fucking mission, brah? Located a secure facility where the planetary government stores its payroll before distributing it to local forces. We believe we could put that payroll to better use. We'd like to hire you to hit the facility and steal the payroll. It will be well defended. There's a bonus if you eliminate all the defenders. Or key personnel. This looks like really shit amounts of money, by the way. Zero of 3, 442. What is the actual mission objective? Eliminate a key figure in the pirate hierarchy. Seems better. Target will be relatively unguarded and vulnerable. We'd like you to strike in this window of opportunity. Should we do this one for cash? Salvage is really shit. 1 of 5 for salvage. You could go 1 of 4 like that. It does have nice pay. What is this? Controls a network of transports and warehouses. Our clandestine research efforts have acquired the latest shipping manifest and identified an opportunity for a swift, profitable strike at a key shipping hub. If timed properly, our mechs can strike quickly and pave the way for a Davian extraction team to empty the warehouse of its contents. Doesn't tell me shit. I did think eject, but I appreciate that. Oh, this is against someone I don't want to fight. I don't want to tank my reputation with someone yet, quite like that. We want to go against pirates or local organization. So it's either supply lines, which has actually a decent pay too. If we negotiate for this one, what is supply lines again? We're trying to safely transfer injured personnel to one of our facilities on Oliver. Unfortunately, satellite surveillance has showed pirate units operating in the region. We're expecting to move our medical convoy through. We need mercenary lines to sweep the area, eliminating pirate units. That's not terrible. What does it have for cash? 2 of 9, 233. Looks pretty nice. I like it. Let's do this one. See if we get a warning for not having big enough balls. 3 of our better pilots are out right now. And we probably have experience to assign. Which, okay, we have experience to assign. Let's figure out what this one was called again. This was called supply lines. Okay, let's get our people leveled.
Ready for orders.
Dude, really? We didn't get enough experience to level piloting by 1? Feels bad. Who else we bring in? We need our second officer. Second officer hasn't come out yet, which I believe is Death Crusade. Yep. Command experience. Okay. What are we doing with him? We wanted a second ace pilot. Could be him. Also don't really want them being wounded, but we don't level tactics on him particularly. So this is probably grabbing ace piloting like that. Gunnery 4 then. I'm not going to have anyone with high gunnery skills on this one. Okay. What does Bud end up doing if we do invest in Bud?
Mech warrior training complete.
Bud's got 7,500 experience. We already have 2 people training for the long distance role, which is probably about as much as I want. Can't even get to the next level of that. All right, so we have probably bring in Deadeye as well. Although I really like that. So this is just tactics. How's Pericles? Pretty weak. So we're probably bringing Dustraker, Death Crusade, Deadeye. These guys are all leveled. And then either Bud or this guy. Slightly better accuracy on Bud, presumably. Could level more. Do we push someone just straight for Warlord? Maybe. So unexcited by multi-targets so far, though. It seems so bad. Sucks that I have to take, to get accuracy, I have to take a fucking ability that seems terrible. So that was definitely melee oriented. This was pretty good gunnery. I can go all the way up to ace pilot if we want another ace pilot. It seems really good. What's the secondary on this? That also seems fairly interesting. Multi-target gets better when you get modules that enable breaching shot. So I'm building 2 long-range guys. That's these guys. I don't really want to build any more long range until I have some sense of how many long range mechs I'm going to be using. It would be nice to have a couple more people with ace pilot. We're at 2 right now, I believe. That guy and that guy. This one is building gunnery ace pilot. I could build a different version. But what? Tactician ace pilot? I think that's not really where we want to be. I mean, maybe. I don't think so, though. So, do we build a third gunnery like that? We could try. The gunnery ones could maybe be some of them like warlord plus ace pilot, and some of the other ones could be phantom mech plus, I don't even know. Phantom mech looks like it would synergize nicely with punching people in front line, but I think berserker seems really good. So if we're not going to do that, what would phantom mech end up with? Phantom mech tactician doesn't give us accuracy at all and gives us a bunch of fucking melee bonuses. See, this is so painful. Like, to get this, I have to be like super melee invested. So if I end up with phantom mech,
402. Expected approach time 22.
I mean, it feels like it'd be okay to run like enhanced ability to avoid damage for 2 turns with a flat +2 increase to invasion with any movement. This can exceed your maximum allowed. Visibility and signature reduced by 50% for the duration. That feels like it synergizes with E-War pretty well, but 5 turn cooldown is pretty shit, and this seems really high investment. But I don't want all of my pilots being built exactly the same on our first playthrough of a game, because part of the idea is figuring out how well what these things synergize with and what you end up doing with them. So what then would we actually get out of? So we're already building 2 people who are supposed to be ace pilot and gunnery, and we're already building 2 people who are building tactics and gunnery. So what do we build? And we're already building 1 person for the melee role of Juggernaut plus berserker. So what could we do differently with this? It either comes down to we could try a warlord tactician thing as still a not indirect fire thing, or we could try the piloting thing. My first thought is grab ace piloting for now, so I'm gonna grab that for now, and then we'll make decisions, I guess.
Training
All right.
complete.
Sold. All right, let's do our mission. We have the 4 people we're bringing. Mech Bay it is. Or not Mech Bay, sorry, Command Center. We're going to take this 1.5er. Unless it warns us off, then we'll reconsider. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Swift this one? Supply lines? Yeah, supply lines. All right, we're going up to 29223. Was that the one? Is this the one with the medical shit? Yeah, okay, it was this one. Okay. So going up for salvage, 223, accept, grab our guys. These are our mechs, that's correct. This is slightly underweight. Let's grab the fatigued mech pilots out. Dustraker in the spiders where I want him. All right, we've got these 3 going. Got 2 ace pilots and a tactician. I liked ace pilot on the Panther. It let me get some evasion pips on it. 4523, 4533. Get a little bit more guts, so probably Bud is in the Panther, and Death Crusade probably is in the Hunchback. And then we have Tactician. Shoot move, shoot move. Actually, shoot move is slightly better with long range stuff, huh? All right, let's grab that. Then 7 Tactician. These bonuses are not helpful at all to this mech. I lied. You're going there. Okay. Death Crusaders are officer. Okay. We're going to deploy like this. That's fine. So we do get a firepower drop warning. We're supposedly escorting a allied, though. This was fine with allies last time. Where is the save, chat? The autosave? Is it before or after the contract is fully accepted? I think we already accepted the mission, though, right? 4. All right, well, let's fucking go. All right. We'll be fine. Well, we have no other options, really. Or rather, our options are limited. If we get an ally group with this, I'm okay. We have to break this cycle of only having 4 mechs. That means we have to run missions to either get mech pieces or get enough money to buy that, and that has to happen. So we got to roll on the stuff we can, and this ups our reputation with the faction that controls this locality without pissing off factions that we care about. So we'll see. I know the missions have variance in difficulty, like the 1.5 that has a range that 1.5 can be, but it also seems to add a lot of variance to the difficulty of the mission based on our drop position relative to the objectives. Can you do story missions with this mod? I believe not. I believe it's just a campaign or whatever.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, I didn't look at the biome. Okay. Alright, we do have allies. Are the allies units that are just vulnerable, or do they have weapons? Light support tanks, striker support tank, and another arrow for urban mech. So we got allies with damage. Alright, do we know where they are? Pirate flag over there. This train looks pretty garbage. What is this? Rough terrain. Marshy terrain. Sensors are offline during the first round of battle. Alright, alright. Let's move into this, this terrain then.
Move into position.
The Arrow 4 was the one that killed me yesterday, correct? When he missed and killed our entire team.
Waiting for orders.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
This is the PPC. Don't hate elevation for this. Depends how much they push in. I don't want to be back here long term if we're fighting like here. But if they're going to push immediately into this area, being in here might be fine. Also might be okay to get over here. Depends if that hill is terrain we can use.
Throttle down.
Find out. Alright, our sensors are online next round apparently.
Go.
Really would have liked to get him into that position, but we'll go here. Maybe here.
Engage this juncture.
Alright. Round 2. No movement from enemies.
Hey there.
Oh, we path off the hill. Annoying. I thought I checked and these were movable tiles. They show up as movable tiles. Thought I could walk down the front of that hill.
Lifting up. Good to go. Got it. Receiving you.
Oh, this position turned out to be entirely useless. Okay. We are building up whatever the hell it is.
Something I can do. Go ahead, boy.
Still nothing.
Yes, Commander. I copy. Reporting.
All right, got something here. Deadeye has tactician or reserve on him. PPC. They missed that. They added 90. They missed that by 96. It's hilarious. Okay. Do we know what they're rocking? That's 3 mechs. That looks like an urban mech. Oh, it gives me this. Urban mech commando, and I don't know what a Frankie is. Okay.
Standing by.
Alright, supposedly we have a shot here. 24% at this range? Oh my god. Yes, please. Alright, commando has energy, missile, energy, ballistic. Start on this urban mech.
Confirm. Firing.
Hit him. Feels good. Alright, let's get a move. We knew we can't walk down that, so just a little bit closer maybe. Okay. Is that a 4th unit they came up with? Yeah. Brigand. Don't know what Brigand is in terms of mechs. Alright, this is our, essentially our assassin. Pretty sure there's no LOS in that position, but it moves us closer. Alternatively, we can take one of these more forward positions. Or even down here, although I think that might be LOS. Can jump and fortify. It's not a big deal. I do want to get this guy as close as possible to execute people. Might end up wanting to be somewhere like there, though. For elevated shots for something. I don't want to have any of my guys standing in a position where they can be just drilled from 4 people at range. It might not even be just 4. It might be 8. We don't know yet. I think we go here. Okay, support from our teammates seems great. Alright, and this guy is running our other ECM package. The one that provides cover to us. Don't mind getting into somewhere like here and starting like just rocketing. Or maybe even in here. So that's indirect fire on the missile, although we can get directs on that. I want to keep pumping damage into the urban mech, although I think it pissed off. Can't see it right now. Don't like the lack of cover and lack of mobility of standing up here and the pure sight everyone gets on us. That's block shot, not block shot, indirect on the other 2 though. This is maybe okay. Can we move there? Or sprint there? We cannot. Alright. Also provides our sensors, our bonus from the ECM. Okay. Don't know that I need to waste a shot here. 11% seem pretty shit. Let's just brace. Okay. Did he just kill us again? All the pirates have been eliminated. And Daven can start moving with their people through the area. I don't understand this unit. Why does this exist? Why do my allies have access to a weapon that I didn't do anything here? We moved up, positioned, and our ally killed the entire team in a single shot. Sometimes he does this to us. All right, can we get a clip of that? I'm gonna at the game design for this and ask her what the hell's going on with that.
Mission successful.
All right, easiest mission in the world. Like, having that thing with an allied AI controlling that is terrifying. Destroy pirate units. Complete. We took no damage because we didn't do anything. All right. It's just one shot every opponent. Ooh, grants breaching shot and +1 accuracy. Pirate FCS. This is a free upgrade on something that we haven't upgraded yet. Grants breaching shot when firing a single weapon. The mech ignores cover and guarded on the same target. +1 accuracy with ranged weapons. Provides +1 evasion. Pips ignored. +1 recoil with ranged weapons. 10% weapon heat generated. It's pretty interesting. Sensors primitive. Seems like something we don't want. Wow, they didn't drop any system though. That's interesting. So I don't know what this means. Nothing else survived except the chassis themselves and this, pretty much. Standard, primitive, cockpit small. You have a huge mech, but you don't have the cockpit. There's no tiny cockpit. All right. Urban mech on a 5. Frankie is a 45-ton mech. We'll probably take that portion. Okay. Also got the urban mech and the brigand. Okay. Remember when the mission warning? Thank you, Corn Slaughter. I'm gonna link that to them. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. I'm just gonna add her and ask what the fuck's going on here. Because I mean, great, we got a free mission that cost us nothing, but we've had that same thing happen where our ally hit us and killed our entire team. And that's not fun. I don't want my ally one-shotting the opposing team, and I don't want the ally one-shotting my team. I don't want to have to be worried about this archer standing behind me with a weapon like that that sometimes friendly fires. It's insane. All right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Collab, I think is the channel. Fuck, move this channel around. Streamer, subs, patrons, current gaming, past gaming, feedback. What the fuck? Did we change the name of this channel? Creative sharing. I think it's this one. Nope. Oh, let's do it in main chat. Going on it. All right, a couple of the mechs were damaged in the last engagement. No, they weren't. No one was damaged. We did not get attacked. Okay. And how was that 4 days? Okay. All right, so we made some money out of that. Presumably picked up some reputation. We should be ready to go again immediately, although presumably for some reason it's telling me we need to repair this shit. How did my stuff get wounded? The nuke was 1,000,000 miles away from us. Okay. No one knows.